Hello everyone, my name is Vanshul, student of 6th class from the Sunbeam International School, Jubal. As we all know that today is 5th June, means today is Environment Day, and happy World Environment Day to all of you. So first, I will tell you about something Environment Day. The first World Environment Day was celebrated on 5th June 1974. We celebrate this day to spread awareness about environment and nature. And now I'm going to tell you about some ways from which we can save our environment and earth. What I'm talking about, scientists are finding a new home, means a new planet for us, because we're polluting our earth and our environment. But we can save our earth in many ways. And in this video, I'm going to tell you such ways from which we can save our environment and earth. First is, do not litter. This is what we have to do. We didn't have to throw the garbage here and there. We have to throw the garbage in the dustbin, from which we can save our environment. Next is, save the water. As you all know that water is very important for us. A normal person cannot live with food from 1 to 3 days, but without water, a normal person cannot live for a single second. From this, you can think that water is very important for us, and we have to save a single drop of water from which we can save our environment. Next is, grow trees and don't cut trees. In this, what we have to do, we have to grow more and more trees, and we didn't have to cut the trees. As you all know that tree is a main source of oxygen. If there is oxygen on earth, we can live. If there is no oxygen on earth, we cannot live on earth. So from this you can see, tree is very important for us, and we have to grow trees and don't cut trees. Next is reduce, reuse and recycle. In this, what we have to do, for example, I have a plastic bag. I use that plastic bag and then I reuse that plastic bag, and then I made a thing from it that we call recycle, and that we call reduce, reuse and recycle. And as you all know that plastic is a main source of pollution. Plastic is a main source of pollution, and we have to boycott the plastic, from which we can save our earth and our environment. Next is, stop making pollution. In this picture, you can see a factory is producing smoke on a large scale, from which our earth and environment is destroying. And you also know that smoke is a main source of pollution, and we have to stop making pollution. And you all know that we have to use the vehicles sometimes. If there is emergency, then we have to use these vehicles, because these vehicles also produce the smoke. And we have to stop making pollution, from which we can save our earth and environment. Next is, save animals. In this, what we have to do, we have to save the animals. We have to care them. As if you go in the meat shop, you will see that what butcher do, he cut the animals, and other people buy them and eat them. There is no need to eat animals. Nature gave us lot of things to eat, such as vegetables, pulses, fruits, etc. There is no need to eat animals. Maybe God is punishing us from this coronavirus, diseases and other viruses, because we are cutting the animals. We are making pollution. We are cutting the trees. We are throwing the garbage here and there, from which our earth and environment is destroying. We have to stop making these things. We have to save animals. We have to stop making pollution. We have to reduce, reuse and recycle. We have to grow trees and don't cut trees. And we have to save water and do not litter. As you all know that change is the law of nature. Nature gives us lot of things. We should not tamper with it, and we keep the environment clean and tidy. And in this video, I have tell you such ways from which we can save our environment and earth. Thank you, ma'am. And in the last, happy Environment Day to